Hi, I'm Peices, and this is Hearts of Iron 4 by Blood Alone, where we're playing the German Reich with expert AI. And we did get a comment from Matthew Perry about making a naval invasion across the Caspian. However, there is a problem here. You can see that this is the Black Sea, and this is the Aral Lake. And the Caspian Sea just doesn't exist at all in Hearts of Iron 4. And the main problem with a naval invasion here is we can't actually build a port here at all. It just isn't possible. If we build them here, it's no problem. We obviously don't want them here. Let's get rid of them. But it is impossible to build ports here, so we can't actually make a naval invasion happen across the Caspian Sea in vanilla Hearts of Iron 4. I do think there are a couple of mods that adds it in as a lake. This is obviously because the Soviet AI would probably put a fleet in here, which means it is entirely landlocked into this location. And not very useful. So we're going to have to finish up Baku here. We want to take this supply hub that we've got going here in Grozny. We aren't doing very well on that attack. Maybe we can help it out a little bit from this vector as well. Now we got another tank division coming in there too. We are moving across the river there. I think we might actually want to hold those up so that we can secure that tile. And we're moving troops up. We do have close air support here, right? Yes. And they can stay here. I think maybe we want to... We're actually winning this combat, so we don't want to give that one up. What do we have positioned here? Oh, and while we're on that's our strategic bombing force mostly. I can probably move these down to there. They should be in range. Just to get a little bit more weight into these combats down here. What I did do with the fighters, let's stay in the air mode. So I got a bunch of these BF-109 wings up here. I set them to specialized air wing. They will only reinforce with whatever aircraft they already have in the stockpile, so Fs and Gs. And then we've got down here in Europe, they are set to reinforce with elite air wing, so only reinforce with current designs, which means they should be reinforcing at the moment with Gs and rocket interceptors. I think as soon as we unpause, this should fix itself. Since we are importing, it just hasn't recalculated them. We've got 20 factories producing Gs here, that's 45 fighters a day. I think maybe we want to switch this production over to fighter bombers instead. So that would be making an H model. A little bit early there too, I think the H model came out in 44. Oh no, the H was a high altitude one, it was the K model that came after the G. The J. But I do think we're gonna let these kind of be the stopgap until we can start building jet fighters for our interception divisions. We shouldn't need too many factories doing that. And we will start building them up quite quickly. But getting these replaced with something that can actually be useful on the front. And we do have a little bit of a trick up our sleeves here. You can see that these fighters are just a little bit too old here. If we swap this over to a rocket rail, we will actually gain agility because we've got a combat unit destruction one there. Now, of course, we need a little bit more air attack than this on them. And I think we'll stick with the 4 heavy machine guns. We'll pretend that there's 2 heavy machine guns and 1 motor cannon, engine cannon. This has got 6 air attack and this one has 10, that's 16, and the 4 heavy machine guns here. That's only 8 actually. That's a tiny increase. Maybe we want to go with the 2 cannons anyway. And that does tank the agility, and I wanted to get the agility up quite a lot there. Might actually be better to just keep the cannon then. And then we'll have a high agility and a decent... Yeah, that might be the way to go. Obviously it's a HOI4 here, but we will keep the BF109 symbols here. We're going to keep non-strategic material usage. We need to be able to convert these cheaply. At the moment that's just 1. But I was thinking of replacing the self-sealing fuel tanks here with the drop tanks. Just we get that little bit of extra range. I think that could be useful for them. That'll bring it up to about 5. It's still a very cheap aircraft, and they can actually be useful. And they've got enough speed and enough agility that they should be able to bypass a lot of defenses. We'll probably lose a little bit more of them in combat, and they won't shoot down as many. But this is made for ground support. We're kind of facing our older fighters out. Now in real life, the Focke-Wulf took most of the ground support missions, I think. And the BF109 was an air superiority fighter, but we would need to upgrade it to a new airframe for that to happen in game. Or just call it the... let's go in. We might make more modifications. Let's just go with the J here. That's 3 experience. That's absolutely nothing. Let's get that one in. Let's replace this one, and we'll start converting as many as we can. And we lost a little bit of production efficiency there, but these should be filling in. While we are here, we've got the HOI87s here as well. Where are they? They are down here. And since we are now removing them, now these have a lot of ground attack. That's the one thing we don't have on the other ones, of course. These have 14.4 ground attack, which is very good. But they are old. Don't have very good range. They don't have very good speed. They have quite good agility actually because of the ones there, and they're very good at ground attack. But we just don't have the air superiority for these. And it's a fixed wing aircraft or fixed gear aircraft. We're just gonna stop producing them. It was about this time that the Germans did stop producing them as well, so we're gonna obsolete those. Now this one should have been the H, of course. Rename that one, and we'll obsolete the... We can keep that one for a little while longer, I think. That will mean that these still reinforce the... And they're not going to be replaced anywhere. Let's just obsolete them. We're going to have to do some medium bombers once we unlock that as well. And we'll still keep the JU-87C in production, the naval variant. Okay. This was something more. Yeah, we won't need to go into it to decisions. Our war support is falling, so we need to... I think we need to both bolster our spirits and extort some heroism. Just so that we can actually see these ticking up a little bit. This is affecting our stability, which is affecting our production. And that's all of our political power. And we can see here in research we've got 234 days for our advanced small airframes, 30 days for our mediums. We do have this one here as well. We can actually swap this one over to industry liaisons. As 50 experience, we've got so much air experience that it doesn't matter at all. Yeah, I want to put this one on. We want to make more of these divisions. And that should have shaved. Let's see if it updated. Yeah, so we're almost a month faster for these. And I saved another day on those. Okay. And turning this around, it does look like we at least got a yellow bubble here. Once we win this combat, it should be better. It doesn't look like we've got anyone in... And this is weird. Okay, we've got 2 actual attacks going on here. And they have broken our ciphers. Let's see what we've got here. They are... We should... No. Yeah, we've got air superiority here, so their defense is down almost 25%. And because we got a lot of air support coming in here, we're also getting plus 17% to our stats. Since I moved these down, we could actually do is use some ground crews in some of these locations. We gain a little bit more efficiency. The question is if we want to do that here as well. This is probably the last combat that we'll actually need them in here. Since after that, this will just be low supply, and we're just going to push up this way and close the gap here. And this is kind of the important battle that we are fighting right now. Yeah, we modified something with... No, yeah, something with the tanks, I think, with Slovakia I did in between the episodes. Okay, so we did manage to win Grozny. Where are you going now? I want you up here. And you can stay there. And we are pushing them out from here. This is just to gain a little bit more. There's 3 divisions here that we can save by going that way. No, I think we want you to actually move up this direction too. And then we'll just keep pushing. And we'll see if we can close this pocket up here. Should be able to take this one soon as well. And that should be very quick. Of course they moved something in here. There we go. Let's attack from a different direction there too, so that we really close them out. We do need, I think, to wait until these actually move up. It would be good if we can prevent people from, or divisions from moving in here. We'll try to move that direction. They can just hold them in place. It looks like we're winning that one too. There we go. Let's move all the tanks over to the... I was thinking the south side, but that doesn't make sense at all. Let's grab them all and we'll put them back up on the north side, and we will instead adjust this line. Yes, no, we don't want to do that. Now we probably want to move from the tile that we actually have on the other side. We do want to make sure that we get some troops into this region. No, you can go in there. Now you can stay. And you're going up there, I hope. And you're going there. Good. I see these are still defending there, so let's attack this direction instead. And these are hills, so there are no problem to actually keep moving into. Let's move into there as well. I don't really want you to move out just yet. You need to move faster. And now all of these divisions down here, they don't have any supplies whatsoever, so we should be able to oust them from these mountains pretty quickly. If we just put enough troops into it. At least we have widened up the gap here now. This will make it easier for the push towards Stalingrad, of course. We do need to start moving out here as well, I think. We don't need to be there. We'll just push in another few tiles, so we'll let them reposition first. Where did the railway is over there too? Oh, yeah, we already cut the railway down to Stalingrad. But they have the river here too that they can ship supplies down on. And we want to take Stalingrad before Moscow, because if we take Moscow first, their supply hub will move down here, and we have no supply here whatsoever. And that's just going to make this really tough to capture. Okay, good. Wasn't sure this was gonna happen, but actually does look like we just move in there. And then we should have... maybe we want to move up there. As long as the front line follows the river here, we'll probably give this a one up to the Finns. As with most of up here, they can probably deal with it themselves. At least that's the hope. This one seems stupid that we haven't taken. Reserve could be ours, but we don't have any supplies around here. We do from that direction. We should be able to take it from... just make a massive assault from several directions. We might be able to knock them out. These tanks here, however, need to be shuffled into a more reasonable area. And we'll try to close off this as well. These tanks here, why are we going there? That's a supply hub, right? Yeah. So we just want to move this one down a little bit and we will creep forward. And they can go that direction. That should be fine. I still think we probably need to keep an eye out here. It would be good if someone could move into this tile. And of course are fighting on two fronts here. This... I want to get one... just put a... something like that. So we at least have a little bit of... I will try to move in a little bit here. Let's form across. Let's move into there first. Maybe we can trap these divisions. That's looking good. That's 3 divisions. We can move into a tank division in a mountain. That should be an easy fight. I was thinking this one was going to be easier than it apparently seems to be. And we do want to do something with these. They are trying to move out from there. Okay, Hungary wants to give us something. They want to give us lots of things. And I did actually look at releasing Ukraine and Ostland. And through the decisions down here for Reich protectorates. And that would actually solve our entire infantry equipment deficit. But we would also lose quite a lot of factories, and I think we need the factories right now. These don't really matter. It does look like we need more aluminium though, because we put more factories into aircraft. Of course we need more. Probably need that much more. We can probably do with one more factory. Import some more steel as well. We're building up the production efficiency here. One more factory and then we should be... and then it's going to go one into the transport planes, of course. And we could get another factory from this. We'll have a closer look at all of these later on. Okay, so we're actually starting to get these into reserve now. That's very good. How many of these are we building? Not even one per day yet. This means we should be able to put another one up here somewhere. Oh, we've actually got green air in central Russia. That's fun. I can't remember the last time we had green air. Or green opposed air even. Oh, this can't be possible. Yeah, because we've got some friendlies here as well. Alright. I guess we try to put them here. How much space do we have in the airports here? 400, 200. Got a little bit of space in this airport here, I guess. Yeah, they're so small, these airports. Oh, okay, I see what happened. No? Because these are all... Oh. I was thinking that maybe these have been... that should just be for reinforcements. They should be, see, they're getting the rocket aircraft here. Which means their range will shrink and their speed will go up. But that's fine. I wonder what happened. We actually have a... Okay, yeah, this is one with Fs. And these ones are flying out of over the ocean, so let's keep them that so they have the extra range. But yeah, we want to... Let's actually base them up here. Maybe they've got a little bit longer range. They are counted as close air support. Let's put up 2 wings of these here. See, they've got a lot better range, and they go for close air support, of course. Daytime only. Doesn't look like they can actually reach any front lines. So we might want to move these wings back a little bit. They're just fighter wings, but they're doing a good job where they are. But they're just doing interception. Yeah, let's move these back, and once these are deployed, we'll move them forward. It takes a little bit of time to deploy them, of course. And we swapped over to the... Come on then. That was a very long time. We did swap over for the more ground crews, so we get a lot more efficiency going. We had terrible efficiency before, but the Soviets have even more terrible efficiency. Which means we might even actually have a numerical superiority in the actual combats. Not so much here. That was the one we were green in. Okay, so let's see if we're on priority with them now. They really don't want to give up this hill, do they? They've only got 2 divisions fighting there. If they don't want to give it up, we'll wait a little bit. The longer they're in this pocket, the less organization they will have. So we can afford to wait a bit. It does look like there is no one there, so let's make sure to pop over. Go there. Let's move everything up that way. Yeah, that looks good. Let's keep those in place. So we're doing down here. And that tile is empty, so we are moving in. Gonna move 1 division into there to keep them in place. That looks good. And we've still got all of this air support moving in here. I want to move the tactical bombers up to this region now, I think. Probably want to move... these 2. Move them up to the Cuban region as well, since that's where we're starting our offensive now. These older ones, let's move them down to there so they're actually more central here. That'll be good. Let's check. It should have been... let's move the tanks in this way. And move across there. Let's make an infantry assault here too. Let's cross a river. Let's move in here. That should be fine. Keep going along the railway tracks. Since that is going to be the main vector we need to move it. And we just want to make sure that we widen it up enough. This is looking good up here. Probably want to... Now we should probably give this off to the Finns and let them move in and then move out from here. And so we don't overstretch up north here. Where's there? Yeah, we got the supply hub there. It's already hooked up to the Finnish network. And that should help them out. We probably want to be up here in Cargopol and Archangels. And not that I think this one is costing us too much in garrison equipment. Yeah, not even one garrison division. We'll probably have enough armored cars for more of that too. No, not really. Yeah, see, we're slowly working off our infantry equipment deficit here now. So I think we can hold off on releasing Ukraine or Ostland. That's from the new deployments. That'll be fine. Anti-air, we still need to up the production of. And we should be getting more. Yeah, we've got one more there. Maybe we'll let those two factories that we still don't have get in first. Another ace pilot there. Okay, so what can we do here? We're in terrible supply here. I should probably try to hit that supply hub instead. Let's break through and take Saratov. And how come I've only got 4 divisions there? Let's grab them all and actually put them down here instead, I think. I'll have them follow up. There's no supplies up here, there's no point in trying to go that way. We'll follow the railway up to Penza instead. Yeah, this is looking good. Now there's only 1 division there. Should be able to knock them out. As long as we can keep these from moving in there. Yeah. So it's all about trying to cut them up into smaller pieces here now. And just like this, we'll soon have everyone on top of this mountain. I managed to cut off a few more divisions down here. Let's make sure that they go in that way. And we'll see if we can actually save Iran. It would be a helpful ally. Yeah, we need more firepower into this division, I think. And we're gonna take that tile. Hopefully we'll surround these. Yeah, it's no problem. We've got 3 more encircled divisions there. And we are moving forward with our troops. Would be good to actually widen this gap a little bit. They're moving in there. Let's see if we can't attack them here too. We don't want to take the ones that are actually moving into positions. Let's just see if we can widen this up a little bit. We'll use our infantry for that. You need to be strategically deploying. Otherwise you'll never get there. You too. This should be fine. How are we doing for the air now? I've got a lot of combats going on down here, of course. Let's make sure that we actually widen up this gap instead of just moving forward here. Let's keep pushing there too. So one can go in that direction. Something like that. Push there and there. This division can go down and secure that time, and these will push up. As long as they don't have any supplies up there, we can keep pushing. Yeah, we're destroying divisions here, that's good. They are moving a lot around the corner here. I think we want to move in this direction here instead. Yeah, you two don't go that way. There we go. This means we got some more tank divisions also moving in. And move in to the north side here. And we've pushed up here. That's the rest of our tanks. Let's just push straight in here. Yeah, we want to make a crossing here as well if possible. Yeah, we're moving in with plenty more to defend that mountain. They're never going to get out of there. I can push in here. That should be easy. And we'll win that one, yes. Now we should be in Saratov momentarily. I want to send one of the tanks over to Engels, just so we break the river. And that should put all of Stalingrad out of supply. So that we can actually capture it. This looks like a place where we actually need to... Maybe we can move in... No, let's move in here instead. We keep them in a place and move across this direction there. Is probably having a tough time. They're in bad supply. Reserve is a supply hub though, so if we actually just hold off on those, we can wait until we've captured that one. That should alleviate the supply in this area. And let's make sure that we get something over there to secure it. Would be good to have another supply hub here, but more supplies. Nice, but it will be better once Reserve is captured. It should be in this supply hub's region. Yeah. It does look like we need to send more troops down south here. Let's go down this direction here too. Hard to see with this big arrow pointing across where we're actually going. We can probably make a run up for Astrakhan too. Now we definitely want to go this way. Push across here. I really need to finish this off here. Let's see if we can use these divisions to crush those 11. We might be able to actually free up some of our troops here. Let's see if we can make this pocket a little bit smaller. No, that's not possible. We've got 18 divisions that are relocating to this here. That's... Oh, everyone down here. Okay. No, we want to send a few of these, I think, up to this one instead. That leaves 9 down here. Let's take one more, so we've got 10. It would be good if we can... Where are these? Well, they're spread out, of course. I was thinking if we could just use the same general for all the movements down here. Would have made things easier. We'll do it this way and we'll see if we can kind of creep back. This does look like they are very thinly placed down here. We don't have any aircraft that can move into there. Now we want to keep them here to finish these pockets off. Move that way. Okay, you're not making it in there. We are making it in there. And you immediately want to... No, you want to cross and then circle down. And you want to move up so we can pressure those. We want to move someone up here to have a little bit of reaction. I think we need to hold off a little bit more on this one. Okay, we've got 7 tiles around here. We can actually move 2 divisions up to this line instead. And 9 is probably way too little for this one, even after we've captured this. We should be able to hold them in there. I don't think they're going to be able to break loose. Oh, will you look at this? We actually got a... what template are they using? But I guess every free division is a free division, right? It's another 10,000 troops. Get down to the troops, or to the front lines. This will be from the Reich Commissariat Nederlande. I got another one here too. American garrison, that was fun. Some Finnish submarines here. Does look like this. How's our fleet do? No, that's the Italian fleet. Our fleet is coming home for what reason? Naval base, why can't they be down here instead? Yeah, just be based here. You're not gonna go to repair, you might as well stay here. I could probably do with the repair as well. Oh, look at this. I sunk the Renown, and we sunk the Warspite. And we took no casualties whatsoever. We did take a little bit of damage though. Actually, we sunk 2 heavy cruisers as well. That's a good naval combat. Westminster, that's just a destroyer. 2 light cruisers. We did lose 2 aircraft to sink them, but I guess that's a fair trade. Or an advantageous trade. And the rest should just be small battles. At least we are making a big dent into their navy. What do they have going on here? Oh yeah, they've got loads of convoys because they're supplying a huge army down here in Africa at the moment. Oh, so yeah, the sub-fleets here are at full strength, but it does look like we are starting to... We should probably order up a few more just so we have some in reserve. We probably should put on... Why are the Hindenburgs outdated? That's our newest class. No, we do need more heavy ships. That's but just another one in queue. I think that's fine. This is a good design, and we don't have any new equipment to put on them anyway. So, but we wanted submarines. I want some more midget submarines. I'll just move them up a little bit. Put 10 factories on it. And let's add 10. And let's put them to the Baltic fleet, which is the Mediterranean fleet mostly now. Yeah, so we get them... yeah, we got a few of them up here too, don't we? I think they're actually doing some... Yeah, they're doing some work up here as well. So that's good. Actually fighting destroyers. Well, that's fine. I think this lake goes all the way up here. I don't think... Yeah, we're winning that combat, so let's stay at it. Let's keep moving in here. We can move there, and these can move up there. And we are out of supplies here. And they are in supplies since they have supplies for Vologda. Alright, keep pushing in. Where are you going? You're going down there. Let's take these tiles as well. See if we can make it down to the airport down there. I managed to encircle 2 divisions here as well. That's good. Let's make sure they stay encircled and get destroyed. We have made it down to Saratov. Question is if we have broken their supply. No. We do need to move across the river here. Let's take these 2 tank divisions to send them south. This one will send it up. No, we can't. They are in combat. We'll do something like so. gonna take a little bit of time before we actually have this. We need more troops down there. Do you have anything? Yeah, you should have anti-tank capabilities. I'm gonna move in with these here. And these divisions can keep pushing up this way. And move up there. Let's widen up the front here as much as possible. That's looking good. And we're soon in Astrakhan. We don't want any panzers guarding a lone division here. We can help with crushing them though. Naval attacks, but that's just gonna have to do. And they're kind of guarding this territory right now, I guess. And once we have Astrakhan, we should be able to push over here and create another pocket down here. They're not at maximum attrition yet. They are running around in the mountains though, so sooner or later they should be defeated. And no one down here is moving quickly enough. Let's get them on strategic redeploying. Let's see if we can cut in a little bit further there. Let's just check on Italy quickly. Yeah, they're doing fine. Since we haven't been able to take Gibraltar, I'm a little bit worried now coming to 42, 40, or late 42, early 43, that the Americans and British are going to start to land Italy. And they do have a sizable amount of garrison here though, so they should be able to hold off a small one. But we probably should be trying to clear out the Mediterranean to safeguard them and to free up these 20, 30, 40 divisions they've got standing around holding the Brits at bay. I think we just need to keep our eyes here for a little bit, so that we don't end up losing any of our tanks here. Let's see if we can push up here, keep them in place. Okay, good. We did manage to take Astrakhan, and there comes our military factories. Okay, that's good. You can actually stay there. Help out with this assault instead. For the moment, you go up to Astrakhan and you try to safeguard that. And we will reallocate these lines. I don't know, we probably go on both sides. And we want to just cut them off here, I think. I was thinking we could move up across the river here. I think just cutting across here and quickly creating this pocket is going to be the way to go forward. Yeah, we can't take these out yet. Maybe we could do something. Oh, there's tanks there. Not you. I think here we might have an opportunity to make this into a smaller pocket. Here we have a good opportunity to just make our territory bigger, or Iran's territory again. Okay, so let's have a look at these military factories. We've got 2 military factories doing nothing. Everyone is in production here again. And we lost everything on the transport planes, but we already knew that. That's from when we fixed up the last ones. And we don't have any H's for, or the older models for conversion there just yet, because we're not producing even close to enough of these. But they are mostly a stopgap measure for our next fighters we're going to have there. But we do need more light tanks. Let's put another factory into, or 2 actually. We'll put 5 more into anti-air. We desperately need more anti-air. We're going to need more armored cars as well, so let's put some more into that. And I think we are losing artillery as well. Yeah, at a rapid pace. light tanks. We've just increased production there by 30% or something. We are doing fine there. Now we've got a massive deficit of fighters. At least we are getting back, we're producing more. But maybe not after our changes. Especially since a lot of our fighter production is now going into close air support. We're going to see this one just spike up as soon as we start really churning out the new Bf-109 fighter bombers. Now we do need more. We're probably going to discontinue the Bf-110s too. We'll do that when we get the new ones. We do want to put some more factors into artillery while we are at this. Already got so many into it though. Yeah, we need more artillery. I'd like to put the artillery back into the coast garrison divisions as well. But we had to use them or remove them for the front lines. What do we have that we actually can do? Yeah, we probably need to do some of that as well. Yeah, these of course they're free. Alright. Got a way to go on that. Okay, so that's fine. We're soon gonna get these, that's very good. I'm gonna have to change this one up too. Now we can check the Lend-Lease here, so we actually know what's in that deal. We are Lend-Leasing, yeah, we just changed it up so that they are actually getting some of the newer tanks there. Now we kind of want to look at doing something to be able to integrate our other occupied, not occupied territories, our subjects. So we have Norway and the Netherlands. They are Reich commissariats. Slovakia is a Reich protectorate. There's quite a lot of points to go before we can do anything with that. The same thing here with Romania and Hungary. I would like to bring these into the fold. We can actually construct in there. And Romania, maybe we can give some, I can maybe give them a couple of convoys and start Lend-Leasing a little bit once we have defeated the Soviet Union and we don't have the same pressing equipment matters. We of course need to prepare for, after the Soviet Union we're going to start fighting down here in Africa and probably towards India. And we need to prepare for a naval invasion of United Kingdom and United States. And that should save us some equipment. Let's see. Did we manage to actually make it across here anywhere? It doesn't look like it. We haven't been able to hook this one up yet. That is another day. That should be very soon then. Yeah, now we are in... No, we're not in supply just yet. Or is it just... Yeah, the supply hub isn't here yet. The railway is. Okay. But we have managed to cut the river off here. Which means that everyone here should soon start to run out of supplies. They don't have Astrakhan. They don't have any... They don't have the river mouth here. They don't have the river coming up to Saratov, which they could ship in from Kubayeskev. Now we do need to do something about our tanks here though. Let's put one up here. That's going to be Sep. And where's the other? Who was the other? It's just disappeared. Okay. Then we should have a... No, of course they went down because they had another order sitting down here. But that's good, because then we have them in position to strike towards Stalingrad as soon as their supplies actually dwindle out here. Then we'll be in at least in a fair position. Yeah, see, I was thinking of changing out professional officer corps as well. We don't really need the army experience gain anymore. Since we're not doing doctrines, we don't need the doctrine cost, and we're more or less maxed on command power all the time. Except for the more ground crews that we are running. When we're air supplying in Egypt, we can probably stop doing that as well. I was thinking going with the accomplished heritage here, just for some extra, to be able to give the medals a little bit cheaper, since they go on political power. But let's swap that out. It's a bit of experience that we could have used for something else, but that's fine. What more do we want to do? We want to just check down here. Yeah, they haven't actually gotten anywhere from there. If they're trying to move out from there, then we will move in. We are probably going to be able to oust them from there. This is... Yeah, we're still not able to take them out there, I think. Let's just help out with this assault here first. Just so that we finish these off quickly. There we go. Let's get them on a redeployment mission up there. And let's have them start planning their assault. We're just going to close that gap. And they are up here. They haven't been able to move out. Let's have them redeploy. We should be in... probably took us a little bit longer than the railway to actually capture the supply hub. Bit of a shame that you can't see on the supply hub how long time it's got until it's ready. Kalinin is just a city. Yeah, Moscow's the next supply hub up here. Let's make sure that we take the airbase here in front of Kalinin first. That should be fine. Let's move some infantry up along. We want to make the most out of the fall. There's not a lot of good months left of combat here until the winter sets in. And of course up here the winter's setting in a lot quicker. We can move forward a little bit more here as well. Would be nice if we could sweep around and start to fix our line up here in Kargopol. Let's just move out everywhere here. We haven't been able to reach Volgoda. Let's move down there. This panzer division is much too stretched out. I want to make more of a spearhead again. If we just throw enough troops in here, it should be fine. Let's see if we can go down and take that airport from them. Don't think we've got any way to get aircraft further to or closer to the front here without building more airports. And this one will help for the assault on Moscow as well. They have a very big airport there in Moscow. This is actually looking really good. We've got loads of green air now. And how are these wings actually filling up? I've got 5 there, 1 there, 2 there, and they're starting. Moving up into the future. Can we convert these? If we can convert them, we want to convert them. They're more useful as better light tanks. It does look like we have a stockpile of Panzer IVs as well. Let's put those on conversion. We probably should discontinue the Panzer IIIs. I have a good stockpile of this tank destroyers. Let's convert those that we can convert. Heavy fighters, no, we're gonna discontinue those. We can convert these Italian bombers into German bombers. And we have some Finnish ones. Well, let's convert those too, so we can actually use them. Are we converting down there? Yeah, don't need to do that. For a month, yeah, that's probably good enough. Okay. Well, of course, Stalingrad probably has a little bit of their own supplies. I need to wait for this one to finish up. And then we'll punch our way through. And there goes the medium airframes. I think we will actually save the designing of these for the next episode, since we don't have very many minutes left. And we probably want to go straight for the advanced ones. But we do want to get the new cannons as well. And of course we need to start moving on the tanks as well. And we've got the... I'd preferably like to have these actually. 100% bonus is not going to work for that, but they will work for this. I think having some good mechanized landing equipment would be good. We need to start producing those so we can start producing the divisions. How are we doing for other researches? We are finishing up on the cannons and military police. Military police will need to go into the next level of military police. Cannons. 68 days. Okay, so now we can do... These will be in time for the small advanced airframe anyway, and they don't need to be done at the same time either. They can be a little bit later. But we want to get... Or we could get these. These we can do on the artillery one later on, I think. It's fine. Then we also got to do all of this, the 43 tech soon. Yeah, let's get these out of the way. That's a new equipment type that we need to start producing. Oh, we've got another naval doctrine. We can have some extra battleship organization and armor, and it'll bring us down towards carrier org. Where's the destroyer one? Yeah, no, we're going straight down for floating airfields. So some extra armor for our capital ships is always nice. That means they'll take less damage. And we are fighting quite a lot against the British Navy, and every engagement we seem to be sinking one or two of their capital ships. We sunk a submarine there. Yeah, and we're not going to waste time with that. I think we'll have to close these pockets later on. Okay, this was really good. You go this direction instead. And we'll see if we can't secure Tehran again. And all of these are on the wrong side of the river, of course. So let's move them around. If we're going to clear out these pockets, we want to do it from the right side. Actually, this one could be attacking from there. Might be possible. This one can move in from there. That's mountains, that's no fun. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Yeah, we might be able to close that one up. That would be very good. Let's make sure that we are pushing as much as possible down here as well. Let's see if we can push up a little bit here. Take that airfield. And they don't need it anymore. And now our tanks get to move up. And this one should flip around. Let's see if we can't just make sure to have a little bit more going on here. Now we do want to have the panzers in that gap there. Oh, we did manage to push them out from there. We do need to make sure that they don't move in here then. There we go. That's our pocket. Now we want to select these and go on this side, I think. Let's remove that front line there. And I think we do this. Okay, you need to be selected. And we will deselect these. That means that anyone that doesn't have a mission should go on this one. But we can't see how many is on it, can we? Max supply. And we still have all the other ones. Doesn't look like there's anyone on, no, 0 divisions. Oh, they all got redesigned, didn't they? 3, 2, no, they shouldn't have. I'm not sure what happened there. These need to go up on this one. So we're gonna drag this one all the way down to Astrakhan. Yeah, okay, what's happening around here? Everyone just halt. We need to deselect some of these. I'm gonna remove that group. Okay, we got two lines going here. So if we move them over there, that should be fine. I think so. I just need to make sure that we don't actually lose this here. We've got a big soup down here to actually clean up. No, we can't do that. I was hoping we could zoom out and count them as 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 divisions. That's a massive blow to the Soviets. Together down here with 11 more and 6 more down here. It does look like everything here fizzled out. Let's again try to attack in there, and these as a supportive attack there. We can knock them down to 1 tile, we gain an additional bonus against them. We got a lot of our allies helping Iran here. We probably need those marine divisions to be able to actually go in here as well. It does look like the Italians are pushing them back to El Alamein, and they do have a good supply here. And this of course is a tough place for them. If we bring down some of our new heavy tank divisions, there shouldn't be any issues. Let's just maybe go up there, bring 1 division there and 1 division there. One of you keep him in place. And we'll start to just knock these down here. That should be fine. Don't know if we're actually making any progress here anymore. Doesn't really feel like it, does it? Yeah, let's go straight for that airport. Okay, and now we're into Finnish territory. Very good. So let's actually bring this front line down. The Finns can keep themselves there, and we will come up this side instead. And I prefer to have these tanks actually closing down this gap, I think. Let's I probably want to come from this side where we have the supplies. Something like that. And we'll just widen it up here. And we need to have a couple of divisions down here, of course, until we get more of these from Rundstedt in garrison that entire stretch. And we can help out from this direction. That should be fine. Okay. Well, that pocket is going to be a lot easier to close down because it's not on a mountain. Let's see if we can, no, not you of course. These 10 divisions should be able to clear this up, no problem. I was thinking the Iranians maybe could clear this up. We're doing for supply hubs here, yeah, we need the Tehran. That is kind of the main crux here. And this one is so oversupplied. Don't think there's anything we can do about it either. That's their capital at the moment. Okay, so that's going to be closed out. That's very good. It does look like we have troops in most of these locations now. Yeah, we did manage to break up to the airport here. Let's just see if we can... there's just one tank division sitting there in Stalingrad at the moment. So we are going to make a big punch towards it. Let's make sure we distract them a little bit. Something like so. We managed to make it across here as well. Let's push from where we have the supplies. Down this way. What do we have up here? You can attack there, and these can attack down to this direction. And let's push northwards here as well. Yeah, let's go straight for Penza, I think. If we break them here, it shouldn't be any issues whatsoever to move forward. And even send some infantry in to guard the path along them. And this is good. We did manage to grab these here. And we add a few of them over on this one, and we can see if we can close that one out. These three, put them down here. That should help us. Let's see if we can make something happen there. We can bring them down to one tile. Oh, we actually have supply here, that's good. That means we can actually make something happen there. Let's keep these here for now. These, however... Can we move the western steppes? Is so huge. Yeah, we can do with the air support here at the moment. Does look like we're moving into Stalingrad. Come on then. There we go. And we want the event as well, don't we? It should be after midnight. There we go. So, fall of Stalingrad. Advancing German spearheads have seized Stalingrad, Stalin's namesake city on the banks of the Volga. After fighting their way through the ruined Stalingrad tractor factory and seizing the strategically vital Mamaya Kurgan Heights, the Germans have forced the last Soviet defenders across the Volga to its eastern shore. According to unconfirmed reports, holdouts from the Red Army fighting together with partisans have retreated into the sewers and basements to continue their struggle. No significant organized resistance is believed to remain, however. Another victory for the fatherland. And there we go. Stalingrad is ours. And this leaves the Soviets with Moscow up here. We managed to encircle another 7 divisions. Yeah, the Soviets are broken. It's just a matter of time now. They are at 99% towards capitulation. And we haven't even taken Moscow yet. And yeah, we're not going to finish this one, I think. We're going to finish the... I'm going to capitulate them before we actually manage to finish that one. So for the next episode, Moscow is our main target. Probably don't need to go very much further north here either. But we'll launch that assault and everything accompanying it in the next episode. And we'll also design some new medium-framed aircraft. It's just convoys down here. So thank you very much for watching. Take care and see you next time.